Hi, welcome to English Hamster. Are you learning English? Great. Here we learn through stories. They are simple and interesting. You can improve English while learning knowledge. Remember to subscribe, like and comment. Let's get started.
Do you ever feel like your thoughts are too heavy? Like your mind is a backpack full of worries, fear, and doubt? You are not alone. Many people feel this way. But what if I told you that your thoughts can change your life? Yes, it's true. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant good seeds, like hope, confidence, and peace, you will grow a happy life. But if you let weeds, like fear and stress, take over, your life becomes harder. In this simple and powerful story, you will learn how to think in a better way. You will learn how to stop worrying, believe in yourself, feel thankful, and find peace inside. You don't need money or luck to do this. All you need is practice. This is the story of how positive thinking can turn a dark day into a bright one. It is full of easy ideas that you can use every day. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's begin this journey together. Your new, brighter life is waiting for you. Imagine a woman named Emma. She was like a little boat sailing on a big sea. Every day, she went to work trying to do her best, but strong waves of worry kept hitting her. She was scared of making mistakes. She often thought, "What if my boss thinks I'm not good enough?" These thoughts were like dark clouds in her mind. They made her feel tired and sad, like a flower without sunlight. Because of this, it was hard for her to do her best work. One day, something small but magical happened. Emma read a book about the power of thoughts. She learned that her thoughts were like seeds. If she planted good seeds, she could grow a happy garden in her mind. If she only planted bad seeds, like fear and doubt, her garden would be full of weeds. So Emma started something new. She began to catch her negative thoughts and change them. When she worried, she told herself, "I am doing my best." When she felt afraid, she reminded herself, "I have done many things well before." At first, it was not easy. It felt like trying to change the direction of a big ship, but Emma didn't give up. She practiced every day. Slowly, her heart felt lighter. Her eyes looked brighter. She smiled more often. Her boss noticed too. "Great job, Emma," he said one day. That small sentence felt like a warm blanket on a cold night. Emma's story shows us something powerful. Your thoughts can change your life. They are not just small voices in your head. They are like the wind that pushes your boat. If the wind is strong and positive, it helps you move forward. But if it's full of fear and doubt, it pushes you backward. Think of your mind as a special tool, like a flashlight. Where you point it, that's what you see. If you point it at the bad things, your world looks dark and scary. But if you point it at the good things, you start to see beauty and hope. Your thoughts affect how you feel, and how you feel affects what you do. If you think, "I can do this," your feet feel stronger and your hands work better. But if you think, "I will fail," your body feels heavy like a stone. So what can we do? We can learn to think better thoughts. It's like learning to ride a bike. You don't learn in one day, you fall, you wobble. But if you keep trying, you get better. One day, you ride fast and free. Changing your thoughts is like that. It takes time. It takes practice. But if you keep going, your mind becomes your friend, not your enemy. You start to see sunshine where before you only saw rain. You begin to notice opportunities instead of problems. You feel stronger, happier, and healthier. Believing in yourself is like putting on a superhero cape. Suddenly, everything feels possible. Your belief gives you power, just like a battery gives power to a phone. Sometimes we say to ourselves, "I'm not smart enough," or "I can't do this." These words are like tiny stones in your shoes. They make every step harder. But if you say, I will try or I am learning, it's like taking the stones out. You feel lighter. You can go farther. There was a group of hotel workers who cleaned rooms every day. Some scientists told them, your job is like exercise. The workers started to believe it. And guess what? They became healthier just because of belief. They didn't work harder, they just thought differently. There's also the famous story of Roger Bannister. People believed no one could run a mile in under 4 minutes. It was like a wall no one could break, but Roger believed he could. And he did it. After that, many others did too. He showed that belief breaks walls. When teachers believe their students are smart, students do better. When you believe in yourself, you try more, learn more, and become more. So how do you grow this magical belief? First, focus on what you are good at. Maybe you are a good listener. Maybe you are kind. Maybe you work hard. These are your tools. Use them. When something feels hard, tell yourself, I can try or I can learn. These words are like water for a seed. They help your belief grow. Another good trick is self-talk. Talk to yourself like a kind friend. Would you say you're stupid to a friend? Of course not, so don't say it to yourself. Say things like, I am doing my best, or I will get better. Your brain listens to you. If you tell it good things, it learns to think better. If you tell it bad things, it learns to fear. So feed your brain good words like feeding a puppy with love. Belief is not magic. It is a skill, and like all skills, you get better with practice. Start today. Even small beliefs can grow big wings. One kind word can become a strong belief, and one strong belief can change your life. Many people think happiness is something you find outside, like a treasure in a box. They believe it hides in big houses, expensive cars, or new clothes. But real happiness is not something you find. It's something you build, like a garden in your heart. Imagine your mind is a house. If you put happy thoughts inside, the rooms feel bright and warm. But if you fill it with sad or angry thoughts, it feels cold and dark. You can choose what furniture to put in your house. You can choose what kind of thoughts to keep. Think about this. If you remember a sad moment, your face might look down and your heart might feel heavy. But if you think of a happy time, maybe laughing with a friend or playing your favorite game, suddenly you smile. That's the magic of thoughts. They can change how you feel in just a few seconds. So how do you build a happy mind? You practice. Yes, just like learning to swim or bake a cake. You must do it again and again until it becomes natural. Every day, your mind gives you many thoughts, maybe thousands. Some are like weeds full of worry. Others are like flowers full of hope. You can't stop the weeds from growing, but you can choose which ones to water. Let's say you wake up and think, today will be a bad day. That's a weed. But you can choose to pull it out and say, today might be a good day. That's a flower. The more flowers you grow, the prettier your mental garden becomes. Even on a rainy day, you can find little bits of sunshine. Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe your coffee tasted good. Maybe you heard your favorite song on the radio. These are like golden coins. Collect them. Carry them in your heart. When you notice good things, your brain starts to look for more. It's like training a puppy. If you give your brain a treat when it finds something nice, it will keep looking. Soon, finding happiness becomes easier and faster. Gratitude is a long word, but it's a simple idea. It means saying thank you in your heart for what you already have. You don't need to win the lottery to feel thankful. You can be thankful for your shoes, your bed, your lunch, or your breath. Being thankful is like giving your mind a warm hug. It makes you feel safe and full. When you feel thankful, you don't feel angry or sad at the same time. It's like light pushing away the dark. One easy way to practice gratitude is to make a list. Every night before bed, write down 3 good things. They don't have to be big. 1, I saw a rainbow. 2, I made my bed. 3, I had noodles for dinner. These little things are like drops of honey, sweet and small, but they add up. After a few days or weeks, your brain starts to remember the good more than the bad. It becomes your habit. And good habits are like strong shoes. They help you walk through life with comfort. Worry is like carrying an umbrella every day, even when the sun is shining. It makes you tired. It takes away your joy. And most of the time, the rain never comes. When you worry, your mind spins in circles like a broken fan. It goes nowhere, but it makes a lot of noise. Worry doesn't fix your problems. It just steals your time and energy. Most of our worries are about the past or the future. Why did I say that yesterday? What if something bad happens tomorrow? But yesterday is a closed book. Tomorrow is a story you haven't read yet. The only page you can write on is today. Living in the present is like holding a camera. If you focus on the past, the picture is blurry. If you focus on the future, it's too far away. But if you focus on now, everything becomes clear. So how do we slow down our worry thoughts? First, notice them. Say to yourself, "Oh, I'm worrying again." Don't be angry at yourself. Just notice, like watching clouds pass in the sky. Then try a simple trick. Breathe. Just stop and take a slow breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Do this 3 times. It's like pressing the pause button in a noisy video. Or you can do something with your hands. Wash dishes, water a plant, fold your clothes. When your hands are busy, your brain feels calm. It's like giving your mind a short vacation. You can also make a worry time. Give yourself 10 minutes each day just for worrying. Sit down, write down your worries, and when the time is up, stop. Tell yourself, worry time is over. If a new worry comes later, say, I'll think about that tomorrow. Sometimes life is like a river. It flows in ways we cannot control. You can try to swim against the current, but it's tiring. Or you can float and trust the water. Trusting doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing your best and believing the rest will be okay. You are stronger than you think. You have already survived hard days. You will survive more. Life is not always easy, but you are not alone. So let go of what you cannot change. Focus on what you can do today, and trust that the path will open for you step by step. Thinking about the future is like planting seeds in a garden. If you plant tomato seeds, you don't expect bananas. So if you plant good thoughts, you will grow good results. This way of thinking is called optimism, believing that something good can happen. Let's look at an example. 2 people are selling apples. One says, "No one will buy my apples today." The other says, "Someone might love my apples today." Who do you think will smile more, talk to more people, and sell more apples? The second person. Why? Because expecting good things gives you energy and hope. It makes you try harder and keep going. Optimism is like the sun. It helps your efforts grow. When you believe something good is coming, you are more likely to work for it. Even when things are hard, hope gives you power to try again. How can you become more optimistic? First, notice your thoughts about the future. Are they dark like storm clouds or bright like a sunrise? Let's say you have a test. Instead of thinking, "I will fail," try saying, "I will do my best." That small change is like switching on a light in a dark room. You feel calmer and more ready. Another helpful way is to see success in your mind before it happens. This is called visualization. For example, if you have a job interview, close your eyes and picture yourself walking in with a smile. See yourself answering questions with confidence. Imagine the person saying, "You're hired." This mental picture is like a warm-up for your brain. You can also say positive sentences to yourself like, "I believe in good things. I will find a way. Something nice is waiting for me today." These short sentences are like cheerleaders in your mind. They help you feel strong and ready. Even when you think positive, sometimes things don't go as planned. That's normal. Life is like a road trip. Sometimes you get a flat tire. Sometimes you miss a turn. But that doesn't mean the trip is over. You fix the tire. You find a new road. When something goes wrong, don't say, "I am a failure." Say, "This is just a bump in the road." A mistake is not the end. It's a lesson in disguise. Think of it as a teacher in a funny costume. Let's say you try to bake a cake, but it comes out too dry. What do? You don't stop baking forever. You learn, next time you add more butter. This is how we grow. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. When you fall, don't just sit there. Ask yourself, what did I learn? What can I do better next time? What small step can I take now? Asking these questions is like turning on a flashlight in the dark. You see better. You find the next step. Remember the story of Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. He tried and failed many times, some say thousands of times, but he didn't say, "I failed." He said, "I found many ways that didn't work." That's powerful. He kept going until one idea lit up the world. Your mistake today can become your superpower tomorrow. It's like a broken bone that grows back stronger. Hard times can make us feel small and weak, like a leaf in a storm. But inside you is a strong tree. Maybe you can't see it right away, but it's there. Think about other times you were scared but kept going. You are still here. That means you are strong. Sometimes we need to rest. That's okay. Even lions sleep. But after rest, we try again. Each time you try, you grow. Each time you fall and stand up, your legs get stronger. Even small steps count. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, just don't stop. The road to your goal is not a straight line. It goes up and down, left and right. But if you keep going, you will get there. Trying again is like playing a video game. You don't win on the first try. You lose a few times, but then you learn. You get better. You try again and again until you win. Success is not about being perfect. It's about not giving up. Every time you try again, it's like saying, "I still believe in myself." That is true power. When something is hard, don't say, "I can't." Say, "I can't yet." That little word, "yet," is like a key that opens doors. It tells your brain, "I am learning, I am growing." The world is full of stories of people who didn't give up. You can be one of those stories too. Life can sometimes feel like a noisy market. So many people, so many sounds, so many things to do. It's easy to feel tired, like your battery is low. That's why finding peace is so important. Peace is like a quiet lake in the middle of a busy city. It gives your heart a place to rest. Your mind is like a room. If it's full of noise and mess, you can't think clearly. But when you clean it and make it quiet, you feel better. You can see your thoughts. You can hear your heart. Taking time to be quiet is like giving your brain a cup of warm tea. It calms your nerves. It helps you feel safe. You don't need to go to a mountain or a forest to find peace. You can find it right where you are. There are small things you can do each day to feel more peaceful. One way is deep breathing. It's free, it's simple, And it works like magic. Try this. Sit down, close your eyes, breathe in slowly through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Do this 3 or 4 times. You will feel your shoulders relax. Your heart will beat slower. It's like pressing the reset button on your feelings. Another way is to try mini meditation. Sit in silence for just 5 minutes. Focus only on your breath. If your mind starts thinking about work or problems, don't worry. Just gently bring your focus back to your breath. It's like training a puppy to sit. Be gentle but firm. You can also find peace by doing simple things with care, like making tea, walking outside, or listening to soft music. These small acts can become your doorway to calm. When you feel calm inside, you feel strong outside. Peace is like armor. It protects you from stress and worry. It helps you think clearly and act wisely. Let's say you're in a busy situation. People are shouting, things are going wrong. But if your mind is quiet like a deep well, you don't panic, you stay steady, you make better choices. This inner peace gives you strength. It's not loud like a lion, it's quiet like a mountain, but it's just as powerful. You can build this strength by practicing peace every day. Just like building muscles at the gym, you can build calmness in your heart. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Let's take a deep breath and look back. We have learned many beautiful lessons. Believe in yourself like Emma did. Choose good thoughts like picking flowers. Water your happy thoughts and pull out the weeds of worry. Be thankful every day, even for small things. Expect good things to happen. Don't fear mistakes. Learn from them and try again. Find quiet moments to rest your heart. And most of all, never give up. All these lessons are like tools in a toolbox. You can carry them with you every day. When you feel sad, take out the tool of gratitude. When you feel afraid, use the tool of belief. When you feel lost, use the tool of quiet breathing. These tools are always with you because they live in your mind. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant hope, kindness, and joy, you will grow a beautiful life. If you let fear, worry, and anger grow wild, your garden becomes hard to live in. But the good news is, you are the gardener. You choose what to plant. You choose what to water. Every morning, you get a new chance to plant something beautiful. Every night, you get a chance to look back and see what grew. Maybe not every day will be perfect, but every day can have one good thing. Just one. And one good thing is enough to bring light into your life. Thinking good thoughts is not something you do once and forget. It's like brushing your teeth or drinking water. You do it every day. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. At first, it might feel strange. You might forget. That's okay. Be kind to yourself. Just start again. Day by day, your brain will learn. It will build strong new paths. Soon, thinking positive will feel as easy as walking. Even when life gets hard, you will have the strength to keep going. Not because life is easy, but because your mind is strong. You don't need to be rich or famous to change your life. You don't need to wait for tomorrow. You already have the most powerful tool, your mind. Your thoughts are the key to the door of your future. Open it with hope. Step in with belief. Walk forward with peace. And keep the light of positive thinking shining in your heart. You can't control everything in the world, but you can control what you think. And when you change your thoughts, you change your world. So today, choose one good thought. Just one. Hold it close. Let it grow. And tomorrow, choose another. Your bright, beautiful life starts now with the thoughts you choose today. Dear friend, thank you for walking through this journey with me. If this story touched your heart or helped you in any way, remember, you are not alone. Many people are learning to think better thoughts just like you. So go out there, plant good seeds, find quiet moments, and build your garden of joy. The world needs your smile. The world needs your hope. And most of all, the world needs you.
Hey, if you learned something new today, please give this video a like. Write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second and it really helps to create more English videos for you. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.